the past few years, I've covered dozens of robotic vacuum cleaners on this channel, and it seems like every year they get more and more advanced. I've also noticed a trend where these vacuums are getting very expensive. I recently covered eufy's E28, which has an incredible vacuum, mop, and also adds a portable deep cleaner so that you're able to clean up spills and messes on your carpets while the vacuum's cleaning up the rest of your house, which is definitely a major plus. In this video, I'll be partnering with eufy to compare the E28 to a much more expensive robotic vacuum, the Roborock Saros 10R. Let's go ahead and get started. When it comes to sweeping and mopping your hard surfaces like your tile and wood floors, the Roborock Saros 10R really has everything covered. It has a really good dual spinning mop system, a very powerful vacuum cleaner, and an all-in-one base station that keeps the mop and vacuum clean. The Saros 10R also does a pretty good job with carpets, but I think that's where the eufy E28 really stands out. So not only does it have a great vacuum, a great mopping system, and an all-in-one base station, but it adds the portable deep cleaner. With the portable deep cleaner, you're going to be able to clean up bigger messes on your carpets and even your upholstery or your drapes. One thing that's great about the E28 is it can detect up to 30 different types of spills and stains on your carpeted areas, and when it detects that, it's going to be able to avoid it as to not spread the mess even more. It will also notify you, giving you a recommendation to use the portable deep cleaner on that specific area. The PDC is super easy and convenient to use. It has a handle, you can just lift it up and carry it to the area where you need it. With the press of a button, you can add the water and cleaning solution to the stain on the carpet and then use the powerful suction power to clean it up. With just a single click, the PDC can self-clean automatically, which is super easy and convenient. When it comes to the mopping performance, both of these vacuum cleaners actually do a pretty great job. The Saros 10R with the dual spinning mop pad is pretty capable of cleaning up most messes. The main issue that I have with dual spinning mop pads is that they're only cleaned every 15 to 20 minutes when the vacuum returns to the base station. This could lead to the mess spreading or causing some cross-contamination, which is not an issue with the eufy E28. The E28 features the hydrojet roller mop, which cleans itself continuously. So while it's cleaning up the mess, it's also cleaning up the roller mop so that you have a fresh, clean mop at all times. There's a huge difference between the hydrojet roller mop on the E28 and the spinning mop pads. It's more than just the difference in appearance, but it is actually a difference in cleaning technology. First generation flat mops had a large surface but low pressure and they couldn't clean themselves. Second generation spinning mops like the one found on the Saros 10R offer better scrubbing than first gen mops, but use more water and have to return to the base more frequently. The third generation roller mop, like what's in the E28, cleans itself while it's working. This means you'll have to empty the dirty water tank less frequently because the mopping is smarter and more efficient. When you compare these two side by side, you can really tell the difference. The hydrojet system is able to get the entire mess clean in the first go, while the mop pads on the Saros 10R tend to leave some of the mess behind. You can really see the difference with heavier, stickier messes. I put some chamoy sauce, sour cream, and guacamole on the floor, and the E28 had no issues cleaning everything up on the first pass. One thing that I did like about the Saros 10R is that it is able to leave the mop pads behind at the station when carpet's detected, so there's no chance that you get any kind of wet spill or water on your carpets. The eufy E28 actually does a great job with this as well. It lifts the roller mop all the way into the body of the vacuum cleaner, so there again you don't have to worry about cross-contamination. When it comes to vacuuming performance, both vacuum cleaners have industry-leading 20,000 Pascal of suction power, and both do a great job on carpets and hard surfaces. When I was comparing these side by side, one thing that stood out about the E28, when it detects a larger mess, it actually changes the way that it approaches that mess and will run over it several times, ensuring that it picks up everything. On the Saros 10R, when it noticed a large mess, it would lift the side brush so as not to sling it out further away, which was a good feature. Both of the vacuum cleaners did a great job on carpet and hard floors. Both were able to pick up larger debris with no issues. When it came to smaller particles like coffee grounds and flour, I did notice that the E28 did a little bit better of a job of getting up the entire mess on the first go. Still, the Saros 10R would have been able to pick up everything in 2 passes. Where the extra strong suction power really comes in handy is picking up smaller particles like coffee grounds or flour in carpet, and both vacuum cleaners did an excellent job there. Hair detangling is one of the main features features that I focus on when I'm looking at a robotic vacuum cleaner, because I live in a household with 2 dogs that do shed, so that's a huge feature for me. Both vacuums are using the technology that I would consider to be the best performing when it comes to hair detangling. They both feature a dual main brush system, which forces hair to the middle of the brush. Since the brush is split in the middle, there's nowhere for it to tangle and it can be sucked into the dustbin. Both vacuum cleaners did a great job of not having any hair tangled into the main brush. One thing that I did notice though is that the Saros has a specially designed side brush which forces hair to the center of the main brush. In my testing, that side brush didn't get wrapped with any hair. However, the E28 just has more of a traditional 3-brush system, and hair did tend to get stuck around that side brush. That being said, the side brush is much easier to maintain than the center brush when it comes to hair removal. When it comes to edge and corner cleaning, both vacuum cleaners do an incredible job. Both vacuum cleaners do feature an extendable side brush. The Saros also features an extendable mop pad, which is necessary since the mop pad is kind of inset. The E28 has an ultra wide edge to edge mop, so that's not really required, and it's still able to get all the way to the edge and even all the way to the edge of your furniture and furniture legs. Overall, both of these are high-end vacuum cleaners with great features. I do feel like the E28 is a much more versatile machine. I personally prefer the Hydrojet roller mop because it's always clean and it provides higher pressure and an overall better cleaning power than the dual mop pads on the Saros. Both of these have great suction power, both have great hair detangling. While the Saros 10R is a well-rounded device and a strong contender, I think the E28 does come out on top because it covers more complex cleaning needs with its versatile feature set. I really like the added benefit of the portable deep cleaner, so I'm able to clean up spills and messes in my carpet and even on my stairs, upholstery, and drapes. I think it just gives me more options for keeping my entire home clean. Of course, you'll have to make the decision for yourself. I'll be sure to leave links in the description to both of these vacuum cleaners so you can find out more information and purchase the one that you choose. If you're also considering a more compact option, don't miss the E25. You get the same powerful cleaning in a smaller size. That about wraps it up for this video. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.